But Amit Chadha, the MD and CEO at LTTS, joins in on the show right now to talk about how their quarter has been. Amit, hi, morning. Your revenue was slightly softer than expectations, even though better than your peers. What's the outlook now on growth momentum from here on?
Let me actually take a minute and step back and talk about it. The growth in this quarter is 5.1% sequential quarter on quarter. I do believe that this is the best in the industry I have seen so far from other service IT and ER&D companies. Number two, the annual growth 17.9% in constant currency, getting us to the $1.2 billion run rate within 12 months of the $1 billion mark. Again, I do believe is better performance than we've seen in the industry from others. Number three, if I look at annually, all our verticals have grown. Transportation headed by near 12%, and PE, IP, medical, high tech, all of these between 4 and about 6%. So I would, on the contrary, say that it's been a beautiful quarter. We've had a 100 million win in Maha Cyber. We've additionally won a 30 million contract. We won two 20 million contracts and two 10 million contracts, as well as got a significant empanelment from an oil and gas company. So all in all, I do believe from a growth standpoint and a great quarter after a very long time. And not just that, if I look at annually, and the kind of pipeline that we've got and TCV we've got, I do believe it's better than what we've done in the recent past.
Right. Well, 8 to 10% for FY25, that's the guidance you've given. Is this a bit conservative, or do you think you've been shy of analyst estimates while declaring your guidance?
I'm not done with the year yet, right? We're just starting with all the political uncertainty, with inflation rates where they are, and industry where it is right now. I am actually very happy to share the 8 to 10% guidance, because I do believe that this is something that we'll definitely be able to do.
Okay, definitely we'll be able to do 8 to 10%, though clearly the street is eyeing a lot more from you given the kind of trajectory we have seen of late. But what about your aspiration of that $1.5 billion run rate by the end of FY25? You stand by that?
Thank you so much for asking that. And I would like to reconfirm our aspiration to get to $1.5 billion run rate in FY25 remains.
Right. Talking about the margins as well, you seem to have missed the mark a little bit, right? Going forward, how and by when do you see you scaling up to that 18% margin aspiration?
So let me first say that you said you like the conviction. So I had committed to 17.5 to 18.5 2 quarters ago. Everybody asked me at the end of quarter 3, are you confident? The ask rate is high. And I said, yes, and we have delivered it. So I'm happy, I'm humbled by what my team has delivered, what our clients have helped us with, but I'm confident that we want to be able to be a company that can commit what we can deliver, and then we deliver what we commit, right? Having said that, on the margins front, see, structurally the company, so if I go back to PAT, we've delivered 1,300 crores of PAT, up from 1,000 crores 2 years ago, 1.3 times, right? So that's been a significant trajectory. Having said that, if I look at the EBIT levels, we are investing back in our business. Now, we've also announced a restructure for our organization. So we're going to be going to the world as 3 segments: mobility, sustainability, and high tech. And then we're going to have 3 heavy horizontals, as in AI and software-defined everything, embedded solution systems, and digital manufacturing solutions. I believe this 3x3 model will help us in terms of improving our growth trajectory, as well as gaining market share faster than competition. Now, if you look at it, this will require investments. Nothing comes for free. We are making investments in AI, more than 50 patents filed. I had committed to you, to the street, that I will get 2,000 people trained on AI. I'm happy to share 3,500 people have been trained on AI. So with all that going on, we will invest back in the business. And I am confident that in the medium term, we will be in that 17% range. And in the medium to longer term, we do want to get back to the 18% range.
Mr. Chadha, that's about the medium and the long term. What about the immediate term? You just said that you're not done with the year yet, but the reorganization, which you have announced, will that impact margins in the quarter in the first quarter or even the second quarter of the new year?
Look, listen, we don't want to comment on the quarter in so close while we are in it on margins. We generally provide a range. So what I would tell you, the way to look at it is that you are investing for future proofing the company for growth. And but the quarter is not done yet. There's a lot of pluses and minuses going on at this stage. So please allow us to go through the quarter. But I can tell you that we believe in profitable, sustainable, inclusive growth, and we will continue to work on it.
Sure. The other thing, which we have witnessed across all companies, Amit, is the fact that they are prioritizing growth over margins. The other way to read it is that there is going to be pricing pressure and increased competition. Your comment?
We are not witnessing pricing pressure. We are definitely wanting to invest in our business. These are two different pockets. Structurally, the company continues to run at the pace it was running earlier. We are making deliberative investments that we believe will help us grow faster. It continues to create a differentiated option for us. If you look at the results, again, like I said, if that was any cue or mark for you, Q4, we stood out from the competition. And the reason we've been able to do that is based on the solutions we have got, the customized solutions we have got, if I may, and the ability to be able to come closer to our customers. And we will continue to do that.
Sure. Amit, so which segments do you think are going to drive growth from here onwards?
Sure. So if I look at telecom, they did very well this quarter. If I look at actually the whole year, you look at it, transportation were double digit and others were single digit. Look, if I was to look at Q1, I definitely feel back on the deals that we've just won, right? Transportation will do very well in Q1, and so will plant. While IP medical will be slightly softer and high tech then. So that's the stacking order as I look at it for Q1. But we continue to work on the quarter. There's some deals to be won. There's a clear set of deals that we are pursuing actively. We'll see which one closes. We are looking to ramp up some of the wins that we have had in the semiconductor area, in the hyperscaler area. We're still actively hiring. I can confirm to you that Q1 headcount will be 500 people more than Q4. And Q4 was about 600 more than Q3. Overall in the year was about 1,500 people. So we continue to hire, we continue to actively recruit at all our centers, as well as freshers.
Mr. Chadha, leave us with your visibility on the deal win momentum side. How's the decision making, the pace of decision making over there, and overall pipeline looking right now as we sit here?
So decision making continues to be where it was, right? But our pipeline is heavier. Our deal wins are more significant. We've learned how to be able to bunch them and cluster them together, provide more value to our customer, provide customized solutions, provide a lot of widgets to them. In fact, happy to share with you that today we work for 8 out of 10 automotive top R&D spenders in SDV, electrification, hybridization. And we are in a strategic position as a strategic partner and preferred partner for a number of tier 1 suppliers as well. So clear area, oil and gas, if I look at it, we are working with 3 very big oil majors and paneled by them and growing with them. We had announced BP to you. There are others that we are working with. So I'm fairly comfortable. First of all, I'm humbled by our clients' confidence in us. I'm truly grateful to our employees and our leadership that's been working together tirelessly. And I believe as we go forward, we will go from strength to strength.
Okay, on that optimistic note, we'll let you go, Amit. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.